What's going on, guys? Swanny here. Welcome back to another episode of Transport Fever. Last time we played, if you guys haven't seen the episode, be sure to check it out. We made this river line going up from Miami through Fresno and down to Colombia down here. The purpose of that run was to move some fuel that we know that we had over here. You can see that huge plant over there. Was to move fuel down to these two cities, and then in return bring back some livestock and some grain and make some goods for the areas over here. So it's been maybe 10 years. I don't even know how many years it's been. I kind of just sat there and watched it for a while. I wasn't really sure if it was going to make money or not, but I'll give you guys a little update here. I think it's actually starting to. We can just take a quick look. Everything looks good. I did update our trains. We can go take a look at these guys if you want. So we got the new Amtrak trains running some bi-level coaches, which actually carry a lot of passengers. So that's it works out pretty well. But anyway, back to the lines. We updated those. So we have two different boats going. We have the food and grain boats, and those guys are making 2.2 million, which is pretty good. And then we have our fuel boats that are negative $1 million. I think it's going to come along. You can see the fuel starting to stack up. I think with the water travel, it just kind of takes a little bit of time. The boats are really slow, and it takes time for not only to get the boats to the areas to start saying, hey, we're going to start transporting your goods. At that time, then it takes the boats get from here all the way back down to the end and then back this way. So I think it's gonna be fine over time. I just recently split these off. I had them all in one run for a while, but I think it's better to split them off. So I did that. So we have all the food that comes back from here to Colombia. That's not making any money yet. Just again, we're still establishing ourselves on this port here. The fuel, same thing. This is the farm shuttle that goes back and forth. I'll come down here. This is the farm shuttle that goes back and forth through from here to here. I know it's dumb. This doesn't catch this. I'm not really sure why, but it's making us some money, so I'm not going to complain. And then we have our goods shuttle. Sorry, back again over here, which is going from our goods plant back to the dock, so it can get loaded on our ships to go back down. Grain train's still making money. I'm surprised the buses are doing so well. They're all making like 100K, which is good for a bus route. Our fuel still doing really good. We got 15.8 on that. Let's see what else we got. So I started doing some food from here to Miami and whatnot, and some fuel. That's starting to do all right. You can see the Miami oil train that comes from here down to here is doing all right. And let's see what else we got. I need to update these trains at some point. I think that's what we're going to work on today. We're going to extend this line. But and then I also, like I said on the last episode, I was going to start getting some stuff down to Philadelphia, and I have done that. I got some fuel and some food. But anyway, so we need to get some passengers on there at some point as well. I'm not really sure how we're going to do that. We might just come off this station. But anyway, everything else is looking good. So we got some money in the bank. You can see we got 133 million. It's 1988, so we're going to start getting some good stuff here popping up shortly. But I think what we want to work on today is I'm torn between coming from like Miami and just doing this like big loop to Fresno and get the wind out of the way. From Fresno to like Colombia and then back to Santa Clara, kind of doing like a big loop. And I don't know if I want to do that. The other option is we come down from Miami, extend down to Philadelphia and kind of out this way. But then I was kind of looking at what kind of resources are around, and there's not really any like goods runs we can make or any sort of freight runs we can make that will help benefit the cities that we'd be bringing people to. So I kind of like fell off that idea. And so what I'm looking at right now, I think it was the most viable option at the moment, is coming off of Santa Clara here and I have a 3-track station going. I did this for a reason. I would plan on using this 3rd track to come, back and do that loop possibly. And then our 2nd track was going to come out this way and kind of go up to Pomona and Vegas, Rockford and Antioch. And I think that will work out pretty well. The other thing I noticed here is that we have a construction plant here, and our stone is right here, so that's really close. That's an easy travel right there. And then once let's see, we got something new. Yes, sweet. All right, so we'll be replacing all of our locomotives with those eventually, but not right now. But anyway, so like I said, we can bring this to this, and I think that can support all these cities and make us some good money. There's also some fuel over here. You can see from Antioch over here. I don't know if we'll use that or not. Maybe at some point from here to here, maybe. And then we're going to need food. And we can bring food from here to here and service all these cities as well. So I think that's what we're going to work on today. We'll establish a passenger line. And they seem to do pretty well as far as making money. So I'm not concerned as far as getting a return on them. Maybe we'll even probably put some new trains on stuff as well. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started on that. I'm going to go through a time lapse here just because I don't think people really want to see me have to figure out how to place a track all the way up here. Let me know what you guys think of the styling in the comments below. I'm gonna try something. I kind of did a little bit in the last episode. I kind of liked the way it turned out, but let me know what you guys think. All right, I'll be back in a sec.
Stereophonic sound for the home is recorded on 2 separate tracks, each one giving special emphasis to certain sections of the orchestra, as heard from those positions. Now, when played back simultaneously on 2 separate systems, the sounds are blended together to achieve a new dimension in sound, impossible to obtain in a monaural recording.
Okay. All right. Well, that was kind of expensive. Sorry it takes too long. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do here. So first I was going to do, stuff on the inside track here, or everything on this side of the track. But then I kind of started to realize that stuff could be expanded at some point out to other cities. So like in Vegas, we could use this track and come off here and go to like Chattanooga, Wellington, stuff like that eventually. So I switched that, and then also on this side I switched as well because I at some point I tend to have an oil. I actually kind of saw this before. It was an oil train. I'm probably gonna run it through here, do the second track at the station, follow it along here. Which actually, hold on a sec. I need to change the sides on this. Not a huge deal. Peace. There we go. So that will. So my thinking is that they'll have the the oil come down through the platform, which will then pass by. Just kind of use the same stuff. It will go through the station. It might even. It might even bypass. We might just go around here and come to here. Not even use Rockford. So we'll see. I don't know. But we got the line established. I think this is going to be a good one. I know it's kind of a quirky route, and it's got a lot of bridges and stuff that's expensive. But I mean, at this point in the game, it doesn't really matter. We have a lot of money, so it's fun to just kind of put stuff in that's good. Anyway, we do need to build. Oh, well, I guess I'm not done yet. I still got to do passing tracks. I still got to do. Still got to do buses. All right, hold on. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna fast forward on this. I'm gonna do this off camera. I'm gonna add the passing tracks and stuff, and then I'll come back and we'll get some bus routes set up. All right, that's much better. All right, so I got some passing tracks, and I was kind of thinking about it. I don't know how much they're really gonna be used. I mean, I'm not gonna be running like 5 or 6 trains on this route. I probably run like 3 at best, and I don't know. I mean, that might even be pushing it. I've only ran 2 on my other routes. Granted, they're not as far. I'll probably run 3 or 4 on this one. I guess it makes more sense. But I think they're spread out enough to where we can get an effective run going. I threw the depot down here just because I'm sure at some point we'll be using the fuel train that's going through here, so we can use that as well. So what we need to do now, let's go ahead and set up some bus routes real quick. I want to make sure we can get some people to the train stations, so we'll go ahead and do that really quick. Oh, nice, they got updated. Cool. All right, let's pull this thing back on so we can see what we're doing here. We want to add a little station right here, terminal looking thing. This will be for our train station, so that's going to cover that area. So that's all good. We want to put one probably over here, and what do we got? Ooh, some new buses. Perfect timing. And a new ship. All right, so we'll work on that in a second. Maybe the next episode we'll do some updating to our vehicles. Maybe we'll do that. All right, so we got that over there. Just covering that. And then my assumption would be we'd want to put something like maybe here. Let's do that. Let's put one there, and then we'll connect this road. What is this? We'll do a large street. Okay, so that will work out all right. Let's put a bus depot in. Let's get this one going. Where am I looking at? Road depot. Stick this outside of town right here in the industrial part. We'll actually buy those new buses, I think, because why not? Yeah, let's just do that. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's start with 5 and see how much time it takes. Because I've learned that like anything under 30 seconds, you're gonna lose money. So if you're like 35 to 30, like 33 to like 39 is like the sweet spot. I realized with bus routes inside of cities. Let's do a set line, new line, here, here, and here. All right, this will be Antioch. Did I spell that right? Yeah, Antioch buses. And we'll just do it that color. It's fine. Alright, let's check and see how fast that goes. It's gonna be at the top. 30, perfect. All right, 37 seconds is perfect. So we'll let them do that. Let's go ahead and do the same thing down here at Rockford. Station. No, we don't want to delete any buildings. Okay, that will work. So what is that capturing again? That whole area? Alright, so we'll probably put one like... Oh, I keep hitting the wrong button. Put one like over here. And we'll put one like over here. And that should work out. Another depot somewhere. Put it outside of town. Let's do 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Set line, new line. Add a station. Just add a station. 1, 2, 3. Okay. This one's gonna be Rockford. Rockford buses. Let's color this one a little bit different. Let's go like a gray. Okay. That will go ahead and do its thing. We'll keep an eye. Let's see what that one's doing. I'm sure that one's gonna be a little bit quicker, to be honest. 24 seconds. Yeah, we'll probably reassign a couple of those buses. 31. We'll stick with that. That's fine. All right, we'll do one for Vegas, one more for Pomona, and then we'll be done. All right. All right, so now we're good. We already got a line in Santa Clara. Now comes the fun part. Now we got to add some trains. I don't know. I have diesel going between those. I kind of want to do like an electric train, but there's not really like any out that are really like catch my eye. I don't know. We can run the AEM7. Maybe we do that. Maybe we run like See, the other thing is too is like these coaches can only go 87 and these can go 125, but obviously these carry more passengers. Maybe we'll do like 4 of these AM trains. I don't know, these are so much cheaper though. This will go 110. So either we're stuck at 87 or we can go 100. It's kind of where we're at. Screw it, let's go electric. I haven't done electric yet. Let's do it. We have money, it doesn't matter. Alright, so we'll buy one of these. And we'll do some Amfleet passengers. I think we can only get away with 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is unfortunate, but we'll have 4 trains going, so I don't think it's going to be a big deal. We'll just make 1, 2, 3. Don't want to do a 4th one. Let's do a 4th one. It's kind of a long route. Plus, we'll be extending it anyway at some point, I'm pretty sure. Set line. Actually, I don't want to do this. Hold on. How do I want to do this? I need to do... I want to release these kind of one at a time so we can space them out. We want to make a new line here. It's going to go from here. Antioch. Rockford. Vegas. Pomona. And then Santa Clara. Then we should probably do stuff that goes back. Pomona, Vegas, Rockford. Alright, this is going to be... I don't even know. I kind of want to start naming my lines, but I'm not really sure what to name them. If you guys have an idea or a name, let me know. I'll name it that. And right now it's going to be Ant Rock, Vegas, Pomona, Santa. That's fine. Good enough. And we're gonna go. Let's go orange. What does that mean? These are all electrified, aren't they? Oh, I see. Didn't make these stations have electricity. Yes. Alright, so we need to do all these for other platforms. I did not know that. I thought it was already done for me. Actually, let's make these all high speed. Because why not? Why not? When in doubt, just do it. Alright. Upgrade you. Yes, yes. Apply. Almost done. It's going to be a long episode, I think. Feels like it. That's alright. I think the next episode, like I said, we're going to do some upgrading of our vehicles. Maybe even set up that stone run with the construction materials. I don't know if this one does have it or not. Yes, it does. Don't do that to me. Alright, whatever, that's not going to have it. But this does have catenary, so we're good. Okay. Problem solved. Let's pull these guys back up. And... no. Wait, unable to find path to stop. What does that mean? This is not going to be good if we can't get these trains out. That's going to be a big waste of money. What's not electric here? What's causing this issue? Is it this guy? I don't... oh, I see what needs to happen. Hold on. Maybe that was it? I don't know. Well, I don't know why it's doing that. Oh, God, I'm an idiot. Okay, that totally makes sense now. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. No. Oh, no. That's a fail. That's a fail and a half. Oh my God, how did I do that? Oh. Okay, well I think we actually, that's still annoying. My bad, guys, my bad. Okay, let's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yay! Alright, so watch our first one roll out. Ooh, I'm loving the horn. Even got the Amtrak logo on the side. This is kind of like our northeast corridor almost. I'm hoping that's going to have enough room to get the station. Alright, so let's fast forward time. We'll wait for him to get out of the first station. And then we will, once he hits the next station, we'll send off the next guy. Let's see if he actually gets up to 105. I'm curious. Or not 105, but 100. Because all these trains I've bought, even though it says they can get up that high, I've never seen them get it past 100. Alright. And you can go. Did I buy 5? Uh-oh. Did I buy 5? Let's check this real fast. Oh man, I bought 5. All right, hold on. Sell one of these. That's why it was so expensive. Wait, I need to be shit. Shit. Nope, I don't want that one. I want this one. All right, as soon as you leave, you can go. Then I want what? Is this what I want? Yep. And we're almost done. Look, we already got some passengers going. That's good. Three. Solid. That's the best horn I've heard so far in this game. All the other ones don't really sound very good. They kind of sound like a little European-ish. Especially on the American vehicles, that's kind of weird. But that one sounds pretty good. All right, we hit the 90s, 91, and you're off. All right. Well, let's see. I think that's gonna do it for me today. I'm sorry for the long episode, guys. It was kind of some troubleshooting and some stuff like that, but I think the end result's gonna be a good one. Got a good line set up here. Gonna start extending up the map a little bit. I think next episode we're gonna work on upgrading all of our vehicles, updating them all, and certainly have enough money to do it. And then we'll probably set up this stone run, go into this construction materials, and start transporting stuff through all these cities, make a little bit more money. Anyway, oh my God, look at all these! Holy crap! Look at all these goods. Oh my God, dude! Oh, these things are doing way better. All right, let's check these. I want to see what they're doing, if they're doing any better. It looks like it. Ooh, 4.4. That's like doubled since we started this episode. And this is under $1 million now. It's starting to do better. Oh, and the fuel run's making money too. Okay. Man, just pouring in money now. All right, well, I'm going to let this run for a little bit, let it kind of catch itself up a little bit so we can start making some money on this route. I will see you guys on the next episode. I really appreciate you guys stopping by. If you guys liked it, leave a thumbs up. If you guys want to see some more Transport Fever, make sure to subscribe so you can be notified whenever I bring new content out. I also have lots of other games and sims on the channel if you want to go check it out. Some train sim, plane sim, truck sim, etc. All those kind of games. Be sure to go check it out. And hopefully I'll have another one of these out pretty soon. I think probably some point this week, maybe. I got some other stuff I gotta make as well. But I think this was a productive episode. I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out at the end, and I'm looking forward to continuing our map here. I think we got a couple more episodes probably on this map before we kind of want to maybe start over and do something fresh with everybody. If you guys haven't seen the other episodes of Transport Fever on this map, be sure to go check it out on the channel. And again, that's going to be it for me today. So I will catch you guys later. Take care.